We were there when the magnificent new ship was christened. We tasted its delicious cuisine and sampled its all-inclusive amenities. And now it's time for us to share a deck-by-deck tour and review of Regent Seven Seas Cruises' Seven Seas Grandeur with you. I'm your host Jason Leppert, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to Popular Cruising and Onboard Grandeur, starting on Deck 4 and working our way on up. At the heart of the new luxury cruise ship is a stunning atrium, with classic glass elevators overlooking the skylit volume, and an even more impressive contemporary chandelier, crowning a set of bright grand stairs in unique walnut wood tones, as an example of the ship's overall elegantly elevated interior design, all leading to a beautiful central colonnade, which serves as the entry portal to a refreshed Compass Rose. The clean, natural aesthetic of the venue is a different take on restaurant decor, even if it is rather reminiscent of the Winter Garden on Viking. But at night, the electrified glass star pattern makes a further statement. And there's no denying the refinement of Versace tableware, not to mention the exquisite fine dining that is plated. For the christening celebration, we enjoyed a decadent, caviar-topped, truffle potato panna cotta and succulent Maine lobster, both just as appetizers, along with a mouth-watering duck confit and foie gras, all before an entree of savory Wagyu X beef tenderloin and a colorful dessert dubbed Journey in Chocolate, crafted to resemble a Fabergé egg that was made especially for Seven Seas Grandeur and is now permanently on display right on board. In fact, it was Sarah Fabergé that served as the ship's godmother to christen the vessel with a magnum bottle of Veuve Clicquot. And now it's a good time to remind you, if you haven't already done so, to please subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon to be notified of all our latest videos. Just next door to Compass Rose is the casino, which has also been lightened up with brighter decor for those looking to try their hand at traditional table games or several modern slot machines. Or across the way is the Grandeur Lounge, the first of the ship's classic Art Deco styled spaces, for not only social gatherings and catching live music, but grabbing a complimentary cocktail from the all-inclusive bar, which looks a bit like the one featured in the great sci-fi film Passengers, minus Michael Sheen as a robotic bartender though. Farther forward is a pair of boutiques on board that are equally well furnished, to sell a variety of perfumes, jewelry, clothing, other logo items, and of course these little beauties. But it's the impressive double-decker Constellation Theater that takes up residence in the ship's bow, and was on full display during the christening ceremony, showcasing the ship's excellent live music and a brief sampler of its production shows. The costume design, singing, and dancing all stood out as very strong and talented. However, once the performance devolved into pirate shenanigans, I couldn't help but think it was somewhat kitschy for the luxury ship. Much more to my enjoyment, though, was guest entertainer and actor John O'Hurley, probably best known for playing J. Peterman on Seinfeld.
And I said, yes, I am standing here knee-deep in the amber waters of the River Ganges, elbow to elbow with the fishwives of New Delhi without regard for distancing or personal hygiene.
And none other than Kristen Chenoweth graced us with her presence for a concert following the christening. As expected, she brought the house down with her friendly banter and Broadway vocal chops. Then heading up to Deck 5 is where the atrium rises to meet the ship's capable concierge and reception desks. And as mentioned previously is where said signature Fabergé egg now resides resplendently for all guests to enjoy while on permanent display. Nestled in the corners is also first the cruise consultant office for booking future voyages, and I do believe Mr. Peterman himself would approve of this passenger's Trader Joe's bag. And in the second corner is a convenient business center for those needing internet terminals or simply somewhere to print. Not unlike the namesake Grandeur Lounge below is Deck 5's Meridian Lounge, and again included bar, which here is arranged forward-facing seating for dedicated musical performances or even lectures, where this great combo tickled the ivories, slapped the bass, and hit the drums. Always a popular spot aboard is Coffee Connection, thanks to its quick service coffee stations, selection of snacks throughout the day, and of course complimentary barista-made coffees prepared with a smile. And boy did I love an ice cream, I mean a frozen crema from here, which could alternatively be taken outside to enjoy along a seaside promenade. Still, my all-time favorite restaurant on board a Regent ship, and Grandeur in particular, is the Cherry Blossom Welcomed Pacific Rim. The handsome decor and raised ceiling make for a wonderful dining venue, especially once the seriously wide selection of dishes come out to share, each one of which was a standout in its respective category. I was definitely fond of all the dumplings, yes. But I also loved every excellent entree with dynamite flavor profiles, extending from creative takes to traditional dishes. But perhaps one of the most stunning entrances for any venue at sea is that of the Serene Spa and Wellness Center. Just what a cool portal is this to unveil a vibrant beauty salon, and also naturally a relaxation room and series of treatment rooms for pampering massages and more. Calling all Epicureans is also the spa's expansive thermal suite, consisting of soothing experience showers, an invigorating cold room, traditional steam room, and dry sauna inside. And even more inviting outside is a giant whirlpool overlooking the stern that is flanked by comfy rocking chairs and loungers, and even extra corner hot tubs. For a relatively small 744 guest ship, it's impressive to see a spa and fitness center that spans 2 decks, up yet another set of stairs that spared no expense on superior interior design, to a motion studio and wide variety of gym equipment, again with spectacular views. And it just so happens that all-inclusive extends to revitalizing vitamin waters and Gatorades to help yourself too. As we continue our journey upwards, as seen from the glass elevators, we arrive at Deck 8, where my cabin was located, including a handy Do Not Disturb display that is digitally controlled. And really, it wasn't a cabin or stateroom, but rather expansive Concierge Suite, which range in size from 415 to 464 square feet, that is perfectly outfitted and oriented with a super comfortable teddy bear approved bed facing the view. Especially great are an abundance of nightstand USB charging ports and electrical outlets at counter height and tucked out of the way, that must be applauded for being fully duplicated at both sides of the bed. But our plush friends also wish to point out the vanity desk that continues to raise the bar, with its own plentiful storage and electrical outlets, one of which is thankfully assigned for high amp hair dryers. Also cozy is a side seating and dining area that I found lovely for enjoying a tasty room service breakfast. That is while enjoying the wonderful view to the sizable balcony outside. By the way, when you're ready to start booking your own Regent 7 Seas cruise, we recommend doing so through our sponsor, Fairy Godmother Travel, who will magically take care of all your trip planning absolutely for free. To get your complimentary quote, just click the link right here or follow the website, phone number, or email address below. Then back inside and facing the couch is a fully stocked minibar area with mini fridge, additional storage, and a really nifty flat panel television that cleverly swings to face inwards for watching on-demand programming from the comforts of the bed. And it doesn't stop there, as a full walk-in closet fills in any remaining storage gaps for hanging clothes or placing items in drawers, cubbies, and a safe, or hang them from no shortage of bonus hooks here and in the hallway. Before checking out the palatial bathroom. What's so great about Regent's layouts is the inclusion of dual sink basins, sure, and even a full soaking tub. And the line does so without sacrificing any shower space, since this one is still nicely sized and easy to navigate while bathing. And I always love the inclusion of a deluging rainhead, all while still having plenty of room to dry off, or use the well-spaced toilet and sinks, which I might add are additionally supplied with premium L'Occitane toiletries. Ascending again to Deck 10 is where another 2 of Grandeur's specialty restaurants are located, with Chartreuse on the port side for included fine French cuisine and accompanying beverages. It really is a beautiful monochromatic space with just the right amount of color to pop. As does the food itself shine, such as a luncheon I enjoyed of however you pronounce this delicious app. And since I didn't have a chance to dine at the neighboring steakhouse, a filet thoroughly enjoyed here instead. Nestled between Deck 10 specialty restaurants is also the Study, a neatly themed space for private dining, included exclusively for those in the Regent Suite and guests they choose to invite, effectively making it the only extra perk venue for VIP culinary experiences. Or alternatively available to everyone on board is Prime 7, another marvelously designed dining room for steak aficionados, which yours truly definitely is. So suffice it to say I can't wait to return and indulge on a juicy cut amid such special surroundings. Meanwhile, above on deck 11 is the ship's La Veranda buffet by day and Sette Mari specialty Italian restaurant by night. And I must say I really enjoyed the seating here that included neat bar tables that look right out to the ocean for enjoying a plate of shellfish, and perhaps even a view of Miami, Florida, or other global port of call. Or if alfresco is more your speed, that's an option at the stern as well. I was truly impressed by the volume of food and overall choice available here. I mean, you can watch them preparing all sorts of goodies in the display kitchen, then have a freshly made pasta prepared on the spot. Grab any number of other entrees and sides, including sausage and other grilled items, or even a lobster tail. And let's just say the luxury line's cheese game is on point, as is its desserts. And that's not yet even mentioning the ship's pool grill, which is essentially its very own slightly abbreviated buffet. Gourmet pizzas included, like the savory pie I ordered via room service. Oh, and also, there's a tempting selection of ice creams. Yes, please. The pool deck itself is similarly lovely, with a pair of shaded whirlpools, an easy stair-accessible pool, plus lots of padded loungers to go around for everyone, without concerns of hogging. And they included pool bars at the ready to serve them all frozen cocktails in sight of aforementioned Seven Seas. While I do commend the ship for isolating its smokers to an enclosed space, I wonder if its open window will still have fumes wafting at all to the sports deck above. In the same way, I appreciate the isolation of cigar smoking to the Connoisseur Club, but less so the outdated act of propping up the practice with a lofty name. In contrast, genuinely fancy is the Culinary Arts Kitchen on the opposite side of the ship, where guests can pay some to learn how to cook a variety of international dishes, befitting the views right outside. And also inviting is the ship's adjacent library, which is as well stocked and furnished as it is beautiful and certainly scenic. Longtime viewers of this channel will know I'm a sucker for a traditional observation lounge, and Grandeurs is one of the best single-story varieties for stretching all the way out to match the navigation bridge wings. And its sides are additionally library-esque, with inviting individual alcoves. Serving the space once more is another included bar, and here I tried the Grandeur namesake delicious drink of Remy Martin VSOP cognac, drambuie, sweet vermouth, lemon juice, honey, egg whites, and old-fashioned bitters, with a side of hors d'oeuvres no less, as well as relaxed live piano tunes. Last but not least, to finish up on level 12, is the ship's sports deck with a full wraparound jogging track and collection of a golf net, shuffleboard, paddle tennis court, putting green, and bocce court. It certainly makes for plenty of activities to enjoy while either in port or on a glorious sea day. And as we ride the glass elevator one last time, that brings us to our final pros and cons. What we disliked as pains in the aft are what was seen of kitschy stage production shows, the copycat design found at Compass Rose, and that's really about it, except for maybe the smoking issues. But what we most liked, and can take a bow, are the new luxury ship's otherwise elevated elegance and overall ship-wide design, its perfectly oriented and outfitted suites, and exquisite fine dining and long list of other inclusions. Thanks so much for watching. If you would, as it really does help support us, please like this video with a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, while hitting that bell icon to be notified of new videos. Watch our other ones, and visit popularcruising.com.